Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Football Overload. This is the channel where we look at football games, analyze them from a tactical point of view, look at how chances were created, and analyze how they might have been defended. In today's video, we are going to look at the game between Borussia Dortmund and FC Barcelona in the Champions League. Barcelona won with 3-2. A very interesting game, especially in the second half. Lots of goals, a lot of mistakes as well, leading to these goals, which we will discuss just in a minute. I will hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right into the video. The build-up for the first Barcelona goal does not look good at the beginning, as Pedri is receiving the ball with pressure from Couto in his back. They are playing now a 4-against-3 situation on the touchline with very little space. So it's hard for them to stay in possession and not give the ball away. I would love Sabitzer from a defensive standpoint to attack Pedri from the front, as there is nowhere to go, and he has Reina in his back who can cover the space right here, or even put pressure on Casado as the ball gets to him. But if Pedri is able to turn inside and find Casado in this pocket right here, Casado will be able to find Dani Olmo, who has a lot of space in front of him, who can then go on and attack the defensive line from Borussia Dortmund. Pedri does very great at not giving the ball away, even though he has a lot of pressure in his back. What I would love to see from Casado is to stay in this pocket and not come too close to Pedri on the ball. Because if he stays in this pocket, Pedri would now be able to find him, and he could then attack the space in front of him, or even play to Olmo, who then has also a lot of space in front of him. I also like the positioning from Bino Gittens, because if Dortmund manages to win the ball on the side, they can quickly find him, and he has then a lot of space in front of him and can attack the last defender from Barca, Kubarsi, in a 1-against-1 with a lot of space. What Pedri does next also is incredible and just tells you how much vision he has on the pitch. He manages to find Olmo between the lines, who will then be attacked by Nmecha. Olmo, with a great first touch, manages to put his body in front of Nmecha and then go on and attack the defensive line from Borussia Dortmund. Now, because there is so much space in behind the defensive line of Borussia Dortmund, there's only one thing you should do as a striker. Run behind, attack the space. Because if you receive the ball in this position, you're going to be alone in front of the keeper. But what should you do as a defender in a situation like this? Usually, you are taught to drop deep, to not only protect your back and the center of the pitch, but also to win time. Try to force Olmo to make a pass out wide, to win very important seconds for your teammates to track back and help you out. What Schlotterbeck will do is the complete opposite of what you are usually taught to do, but I will be able to explain why he does it. Schlotterbeck will wait for Olmo to take a touch and push out. He tries to leave those two strikers in an offside position, and so then create a 2-against-2 right here. What he forgets though is that Benzebaini has to react on his movement. And as you're not taught to push out all of a sudden with that much space in behind your back, Benzebaini is late to react to Schlotterbeck's movement and will fail to put Rafinha offside, leaving him in a 1-against-1 because Olmo will simply put the ball into the space and Rafinha will then be in a 1-against-1 with Kobel. Rafinha can now choose to make an easy pass to Lamine Yamal, who can then go on and score into an empty goal. But he decides to go for goal on his own, and with the confidence he has right now, of course, he will score the opener. At the start of the second Barcelona goal, Dortmund is defending in a 4-4-2 system. I like that the distance between the lines are short and also the distance between the players are very tight. This makes it very hard for Barcelona to find pockets and to play passes between the lines. And even if they find passes between the lines, it makes it very hard for the receiving player because he has immediately pressure from Dortmund players. So Dortmund make a great job in protecting the center and not give them any space. Their plan is to force Kubarsi in this case to play out wide, and then once the ball is played, put pressure on the players receiving the ball. Koundé gets the ball from Kubarsi and plays it immediately out wide to Lamine Yamal on the wing. He then goes on and continues his run to attack the space in Benzebaini's back. He does this not only to get in a potential dangerous position from where he could cross from, but also with his run in behind, he pulls Bino Gittens, who has to follow him, to open up the space for Lamine Yamal to dribble onto his strong foot and create a chance. From a Dortmund point of view, Bino Gittens must follow the run from Koundé to help his teammates. Also, you can make an argument that Schlotterbeck can anticipate a little more the pass into this space because there are enough players to defend against Ferran Torres, who is right now the only striker from Barcelona in a dangerous position. I like also the behavior from Benzebaini, who attacks Lamine Yamal so that he cannot go onto a strong left foot and can only dribble onto his weaker right foot or play a pass into this space. But I agree with Schlotterbeck to stay in the center just for now because he sees Bino Gittens follows Koundé and it's always better to protect the center first. The pass from Lamine Yamal to Koundé is a little bit too wide, which makes it very hard for Koundé to put a controlled cross into the box. As Bino Gittens fails to follow him all the way, the ball is still coming into the box. But as you can see, Dortmund has a clear advantage because they are defending with 5 players against only 2 strikers from Barcelona. Still, Koundé manages to find Fermin, who is coming right into the space on the penalty area. Couto, in my opinion, with a bad defensive behavior should be closer to Fermin and also attack the ball who is coming into this space on the penalty area. Fermin's volley is blocked by Kobel, who then drops the ball right into the feet of Ferran Torres, who then goes on and scores an easy tap-in and make it 2-1 for Barcelona. At the start of the second Dortmund game, Barcelona is in possession of the ball. Balde is making a pass back to Martinez. He then goes on and tries to find Fermin on the wing. To me, it looks like a little bit a forced pass. I would have liked him to stay calm as he's not pressed in a very high intensity, play back to Kubarsi, and then go on and build up on the other side. Especially when you're 2-1 up and there are only 15 minutes left to play. Make easy decisions, simple choices. Don't force any loss of possession. Couto wins the ball and with a little bit of luck stays in possession. He then sees that Sabitzer and Girassi are in an offside position. But he also sees that Gross is making a run in behind the defensive line into the dangerous zone. Now Kubarsi is making a fatal mistake. He tries to put Gross offside as he's pushing even higher than he is right now. Even though he can see that Martinez is way deeper than Gross at the moment, he still decides to push out. It's kind of similar situation to the first Barcelona goal. For Couto, it's an easy ball into the space, and this will leave Gross in a 1-against-1 situation with the Barcelona keeper. The Barcelona keeper, Iñaki Peña, tries to save his teammates, but is coming too late, and Gross, calm as he is, finds Girassi in the space, who then can go on and score into an empty goal, making it 2-2 and keeping them alive in this game. Now that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something useful. If you have a different opinion about some tactical insights I gave you, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to discuss it with you. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, and see you in the next video.